Hello, my name is Dust Wilk from the YouTube channel Dust Wilk. Welcome to the second episode of Too Crazy to Believe, a new video by Fritz KO Vids. Now I'm proud to present to you Fritz KO.
Hey guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to another video from me, Fritz KO, and my video channel on YouTube, Fritz KO Vids. The topic today I have for discussion is Freemasons. A few things that I acquired over the last couple years are some significant different books here. Freemason books. These are books that cannot be purchased at a bookstore. They cannot be checked out at a library. The only way you can typically receive these books is if you are a Mason of the Masonic Lodge of Michigan or various other states, or also possibly if you have a relative who passes away, then you are able to obtain these books. The particular way in which I acquired these books was from a relative who had a neighbor who passed away, and the landlord did not care too much for their contents to properly take care of them and just boxed everything up and put them on the curb. My relative then went into that box, and after taking various items that they particularly wanted for themselves, they saw these books and read what they were, their contents, and realized that it was something that me, Fritz KO, would very much love to have, and then decided to hand them over to me, and I was very happy. And there's some very interesting passages here in these books, and I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. This is one particular book, and it's presented to Lyle H. Sheplock on September 30th, 1974. There's the signature, and it's a reissue, it says, of 1963. And here's a quick look at the table of contents. I apologize. Bear with me here, guys. Make sure you guys have a minute to read through all that. Just various different topics. And I'm on page 103. And when you look through these books, they go on and on like this, to where there's a lot of stuff in code. And for example, so a significant portion of this book is unreadable to the novice. So even though I have these books, I'm not able to currently obtain all the information that is in them. Anyway, before I go to page 103 and read aloud from it, go ahead and check this out. This gives you a full diagram of the altar in which they conduct ceremonies there in the Freemason lodges. Alright, so back to page 103. The first little bits in code I can't read there, but I can pick up on number 7, and it starts out, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves. And desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home." And you can go through these books, and there's just lots of just different pleasant enlightenment statements there. For example, now I'm going to this particular book, and this is another Lyle Sheplock book, and just from the book itself, it looks like it's newer in production than that other particular one. And this is the Michigan Masonic Ritual table of contents. Alright, so I'm on page 110, or 111, excuse me. There are three grand Masonic pillars called wisdom, strength, and beauty. They are represented by Solomon, king of Israel. Hiram, king of Tri, represents the pillar of strength because he strengthened King Solomon in that great and glorious undertaking. Now, there's lots of different things in here, like the 3 steps, and it breaks that down. The pot of incense, and it breaks that down. The beehive. For example, the pot of incense is an emblem of a pure heart, which is always an acceptable sacrifice to the deity. That doesn't speak to what this deity is. And as this glows with fervent heart, so should our hearts continually glow with gratitude to the greatest and beneficent author of our existence for the many blessings and comforts we enjoy. And I have no idea, there's no reference to the author of our existence. If it was God or Jesus Christ, you'd think they would just say that. They talk a lot about Solomon's temple. And Solomon's temple, the king of Israel, is the basic for the Masonic Freemason religion. And I mean, the only reason I say that is it's in their own books. And I'll go ahead and show you that. All right, and that takes us to one of the oldest books that I acquired. And now I've watched a lot of documentaries on History Channel, on Discovery Channel, and they break it down to you, you know, like where the Freemasonic lodges started at, and the birthplace of Freemasonry, and all those fun things. But I mean, when you get these books, they talk about people and all different types of stuff, like this is the preface for this book. And this is the Michigan Masonic Monitor. And the Michigan Masonic Monitor is a direct literary descendant of the world's first work of its kind, published by William Preston in 1772. The invaluable work titled Illustrations of Masonry was started in 1770, and it was so popular that in less than 40 years, 10 editions were needed to satisfy the demand. Today, a first edition of the work is worth at least $10,000. Preston was born in Edinburgh, Scotland in 1742, and most of his life was spent as a corrector of copy and editor of the London, England Chronicle. Very interesting. It was John Barney who placed the Masonic work in Michigan on a firm footing. He had served as Grand Lecturer of Ohio from 1836 to 1843 in the following 2 years. And I mean, this goes on. And the one main thing you can glimpse from all the stuff that you can read, even though there's a lot of stuff in code that makes it impossible to read, this is one of the very few books that I have where you can read all of that. And this breaks everything down. And one thing it does break down is that every Mason is supposed to break up his day into 3 parts. One for rest and relaxation. The second one is to help out a fellow Mason and in need who is worthy. And the third part is for sleep. I don't know where they fit in work, but anyway, these are really interesting books, guys. I plan on making a follow-up video to this, And if you guys want to comment, I'll go ahead and make up a follow-up video with answering your questions. If you're curious about anything that's in here, feel free to ask me. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching my videos. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe. Hit the like button.